Hey, how you doing, guys? So, the final trailer for Eternals got officially published by Marvel. Well, let's get back to the announcement of this movie for a second. When Kevin Feige introduced the Phase 4, obviously he did that including the movie Eternals. Honestly, I'm not a comic book reader. I would say that I represent the average moviegoers, and that's a lot of people actually. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I didn't know that Eternals even existed as Marvel characters up to this point. I thought I had seen it all. Okay, I thought, let's wait and see. The first trailer came out. I was like, meh. This was the reaction for most people, actually. Not that the trailer was bad or anything. It just left me empty. It didn't give me anything. So I really didn't develop any hype for this movie, which is coming in November 5th, I think. They basically just showed a bunch of characters here and there, and we couldn't understand anything. So I left it a little bit in the background after watching it. Several days went by. The final trailer shows up. I was like, alright, let's give it a go. Right away after I clicked it, I was amazed. I can't explain it, but this was night and day in relation to the first trailer. It was more alive. It revealed important things like who are the Eternals and their purpose, a grasp of the conflict that is going to take place on this movie, and other little things. The soundtrack, amazing. It gave me chills. The CGI, amazing, for the most part, because it had a few issues here and there. But hey, I think people take this thing a little too much for granted. It's hard to work with CGI. Anyway, it addressed the snap or the blip, why it happened, how it got solved by the Avengers, and what ramifications this had. It also mentions the reason why the Eternals, these powerful beings, didn't help in all the major conflicts that happened involving people and the Avengers. Anyway, it addressed the snap or the blip, why it happened, how it got solved by the Avengers, and what ramifications this had. It also mentions the reason why the Eternals, these powerful beings, didn't help in all major conflicts that happened involving people and the Avengers, which is a great question, and it partially answers it in the trailer. They are basically ordered or programmed, however you want to put it, to not interfere in any conflict that doesn't involve the so-called deviants, the creatures that they have been protecting people from for thousands of years. Alright, the question is, who ordered them? Many speculations among people suggest that it has to do with Celestials, the causes of ego basically. And it is really possible, considering that the comics apparently unfold towards this route. However, who knows, it may also be a misdirection from Marvel in the trailer. Maybe they decided to take a slightly different approach, which sounds interesting to me. From the plot standpoint, I think we are in a good spot. The visuals look stunning for the majority of the trailer. A lot of people received well the general image composure, which apparently is the signature of the director Chloe Zhao, who has directed Nomadland, another stunning movie that I still need to watch. Oh god, I'm so behind with my priorities. Alright, in fact, I admit that it felt different from the usual Marvel movie. It had more heavy notes as an overall atmosphere, considering the predicted plot. The characters in those few minutes gave me a nice vibe. I hope, in the movie, they develop all the characters equally and deep enough. This is really important. And, according to people that saw Nomadland, Chloe Zhao has a visceral way in developing the human aspect of the characters. That gives me high expectations in that department. Kevin Feige, during the last days, has been talking a lot, apparently, about Eternals. How important of a movie this is for the MCU and how different, unique and impactful it will be for the audience to experience. Before I was like, meh, I'm going to watch it because it's a Marvel movie, everybody will. After the final trailer though, I got intrigued to the point I was curious to watch it. Now, after Kevin Feige's statements and after the internet buzz overall, I can say that I'm hyped for this one. And I'm gonna watch it going in with high expectations. But that won't be the case until November. So for now we got still Shang-Chi in the way, which I'm also excited to watch, and Sony's Venom Let There Be Carnage, for now scheduled at 15th of October. Until then, these are my general thoughts on this movie, guys. Let me know what you think. Are you hyped? Do you think this is going to be another Marvel movie? Or do you think this is going to be a surprise? Also, if you liked the video, leave a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content. See ya!